Yeah, sorry, due to some internet problem, we got some stuck here. So, okay, shall we continue? Hello, Mantish, can you hear? Shall we start? Okay. So current awareness service. So these services appears in various forms to inform researcher as to appearance of the latest literature in the field with the minimum loss of time. Okay. My voice is clear now? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir, clear.
Okay.
Clear, sir, clear.
Okay, we'll continue. Some internet interruption is going here. Okay. So title announcement is the one of the current awareness service. You will receive many catalogs and newsletters from various publishers. They will send to your library or institutions to individually. So you have to make arrangement that should be readers of the library should be aware. So what are the titles are published and publishing in their area of interest. So this is also one type of a service. We can call it a current awareness service. You are giving a title announcement service. So announcement of a research in progress. So as I told you, you'll receive some abstracts and other things. That also you have to some interesting research progress also published in your any new kind of a newspaper or journals that you have to make display on your notice board and aware the give awareness to the reader regarding the research progress. Selective dissemination of information on based on the public personal profile of any reader. So here you have to make some arrangement that his or her area of interest or any related information appears in your any kind of notification. You have to make and you have to arrange and collect the information systematically to the particular user. So here you are giving a selective dissemination kind of a service. So advanced information about the forthcoming conferences. Many conferences are conducting across the world. So they are giving and publishing through any other forms. They are giving intimation to the institutions that forthcoming our conference is also going to be held so and so subject. So we have to make arrangement displaying the forthcoming conferences. Then comes newspaper clipping service. We will discuss detail in the newspaper clipping service. How should be it should be collected and given service give service to the readers. So what are the characteristics of a current awareness service? It is basically an announcement service brought out usually in a printed form. Speed is the essence of a current awareness service. The very quick manner you have to give the information. Such the periodical of the service usually varies from weekly to monthly. It aims to serve or generate in a research current approach to the information. It does not answer any specific query, but provides a broad view of recent developments. So the service is usually on border area. So the service is formal channel and supplements the information received through informal channels. The service is meant for scanning. The service is for temporary usually. These are the some of the important characters of a current awareness service. Then comes the title announcement service. Here you have to current content type of current awareness service, then current awareness service arranged by subject, current awareness service arranged by the class number. So content types, there are, you have to classify and divide the various contents available. You have to arrange the only content type of the current awareness service. You can give the in the title announcement service, single line title announcement has to be made, and the awareness CS arranged by subject. Subject wise also you can give the service, and by class number also you are giving current awareness service by classifying the document and keeping according to that classification in the cells. So through cataloging and classification number, you can make available that title service. This is also a type of content announcement service. Announcement of a research in progress, as we have discussed already. The information about the conferences, selective dissemination of suppose if the time runs out, you please continue, keep login. Okay, don't go out. Okay, so in the next unit you are discussing about the abstracting, digest and the newspaper clipping service. So in this unit you will able, after the study of this unit, you will able to know the abstract and abstracting services. What is abstracting and what is digest and what is newspaper clipping service. So these are all explained in this unit, unit 3 here. So abstract means information has a remarkable property that can be condensed in abstract. An abstract is basically a condensed form of a content of an article, a book, or the like. We all know the what summary is. A summary is also condensed form. Usually it is a longer than the abstract. Depending on the need, the length and abstract varies from a single line to several pages. So this has given rise to different types of abstract available, which we shall discuss here. So usually you will see any article or any journal article or any broad subject. Before that, there is a preamble. You can see it in the Constitution. There is a preamble. What exactly we are going to the exact Constitution discussed. It is given in the preamble. Like that, the whole article. What are the purpose to and what is the what has been written in the article is given in the abstract form. So what is the usefulness of this kind of abstracts? Abstracts facilitate the selection of a paper to be read by researchers. Due to the, you cannot waste the time by reading for a whole document and for their limited information needed. What they need in a very fast manner and a very less time. The abstract provides the exact requirement of the readers. So instead of reading the whole document and understanding it, then analyze it, no. In the abstract only, he will get the whether the document is related to his research work or not. That kind of a service, huge output of a literature in science and technology and many other areas of knowledge. It is more possible for the researcher to keep themselves abreast the development in their field by going through a few journals accessible to them. They remove the language barrier to great extent and has been pointed out already. So abstract, in many cases, an informative abstract eliminates the need for going through the original articles. Writing review articles, presentations, class notes for masters and MPhil classes, etc. Abstracts are for a great use. They are giving a very good service to the readers. For selection of article for a conference, in many cases, extended abstracts are necessary. So there are types of abstracts available. Titular abstract, as I told you, it is called a title only abstract. In the case of many articles, the titles are self-explanatory. In such a cases, just a citation is given without providing any abstract. In the case of review articles, generally in the abstract section, only the number of reference is mentioned in the titular abstract. So annotation, it is a clause or a sentence added to amplify the title. And there are indicative or a descriptive type of abstracts. Lengthwise, it is a shorter than an informative abstract and generally longer than the annotation at a time it. So informative and informational, or you can say comprehensive abstract. This type of abstract is usually bigger than an indicative abstract. In terms of words, can go up to 250 or more. At a time, it may less than 100 words also. The purpose of this type of abstract is to reflect all the silent features of the document. So many times, this type of abstract goes in details also. So as I told you, abstract gives you a reflect of the silent feature of the whole document. What all the things have been discussed in the documents, that is given in the abstract form in a simpler formula, it is given. So it will be easy to any researcher or a reader to get the idea of the exact what he was searching and what he or she are searching. That all explained in the abstract. This is a benefit of the reading, getting a abstracting service. So there are extended abstracts. Often the organizers conference demands demand an extended abstract of the article. So suppose you are writing any article to any conference, they ask only the abstract from your side. So by the reading that abstract, they will understand whether the paper is acceptable and it is originally written on, whether the paper is really objective as per the conference objectives framed. So that all they will consider through that abstract. So they need such abstracts for the conferences and all. You have, I think, you are not familiar. In the coming days, you will be, you will learn all these things. In terms of words, length of the abstract can go up to 600 words or more in the extended abstract. The abstract may include the article name of author's address and introduction and objectives of the study and what is the methodology you have adopted to write the article to be followed, hypothesis if any, and the results already obtained in any previous research study that remains to be done. And finally, what are the references you have gone through to make that article or make that research. So all this taken together and extended abstract can be framed. Slanted abstract, an abstract written to represent a specific portion of a document or a particular perspective on its content. Usually, for the benefit of a specialized audience, for example, an abstract of a scientific paper on the effects of a global warming on a climate, written for the benefit of the petroleum industry. So, in a slanted, exactly the specific portion of the document is abstracted and given in the abstracting service. Then the auto abstract. An auto abstract is a computer generated abstract. It depends on the frequency of keywords appearing in the text. The computer searches the text and finds out the most frequent keywords. Using the most frequent keywords found in the document, auto abstract is given in the final shape. For example, Google search you can take. So what the same Google search do the same kind of work. It auto abstract the whole document or any kind of a literature you will publish on the World Wide Web. So it automatically indexed and the keywords are formed. So that's why using uh, the spider network kind of a networks, Google service, just by typing any word or any related information you need, automatically it will gather and display in front of you. That's the one example we can use best here. Then the author abstract. An author abstract is prepared by the author himself. If you go through a journal like Annals of Library and Information Science Studies, ASLIC Bulletin, etc., you will find the author abstracts with all original articles written by that author. You may note that Indian science abstract more or less solely depends on author abstracts. Most others abstracting services also depend on author abstracts heavily. Before author abstracts are included in the abstracting service, they are edited. That is very important. And then next comes subject specialist prepared abstract. These abstracts are prepared by subject experts. Some abstracting services have a panel of abstractors who specialize in various subjects. According to their specialization, they are assigned articles for abstracting. In many publications you go, they appoint very good specialists in the various forms. So they'll send all your any